Micah Frankel for CageMinds.com, here with Russell Wilson. Thank you, Russell, for the time. Surprised you have any time right now picking up a fight, really short notice. Shawn Bunch, Bellator 97. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm just excited for this another opportunity for Bellator. Just ready to prove myself and new weight. Finally get to fight at 35. So I've been trying for a while, so I'm finally gonna get to fight. And just excited, focusing on cutting weight now and just last minute prep stuff that I can do just to get ready.
Last time we talked to you was prior to Annihilation 46. Fight ends up being canceled. Your opponent had a medical issue. How far out was that you found out the fight was canceled?
I found out the week, like the fight was supposed to be Friday and I found out Wednesday that my fight got canceled.
So did you make it up to Colorado for the event or did you end up staying here?
No, I just ended up staying here. It kind of bummed me out, didn't really want to go check it out.
So what was that feeling like? Were you able to take something from the camp and, put that towards, oh, I improved on this or I worked on that, or was it just kind of disappointing at the time?
Well, at the time I was like disappointed and I was like, well, I'm going to take a week off, just get some rest, get a break, and then I realized that I don't really do a whole lot, so I was at home just getting bored, so I just started training again like 3 days later. Like I was back in the gym and realized, just started working on stuff, just holes that I found in my game and just trying to improve just different stuff, aspects of my fighting.
So from your vacation you realized you're a workaholic?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't have cable on my apartment, so I just sit in there and just like, well, I might as well just work out. I'm not doing anything else. So.
Well, what was it like now you get the call? Did you expect on the other end of the call to be, hey, what are you doing in a few days?
Yeah, well, they're just like, yeah, do you think you'll be ready by next week? And I was like, yeah, well, like conditioning-wise and technique-wise, I'm ready. The only thing I was really kind of worried about is the weight cut, and that's pretty much what I'm focusing on, like the big part of it. That's what they were kind of worried about. Coach Josh asked me, he's like, are you sure you can make weight by it? But yeah, I can make it. I'll make it.
So it's going to be the first time that you've hit 135 pounds since when?
Since I was like a sophomore in high school. I haven't been that low for a while.
So how are you feeling and what kind of diet or what are you relying on to help you cut weight? Because amazingly right now, you still got a smile on your face, which is quite remarkable.
Yeah, I haven't started feeling too bad. I'm not that far away from weight. My diet, I have a clean diet usually anyway, so it's pretty easy to cut weight, and just the last couple of days is going to probably be the hardest. Until then, I'm just kind of just getting as close as I can without pretty much killing myself until the last days.
And again, last time we talked, you had said this move from featherweight to bantamweight was because the featherweight cut was getting too easy. So how far out are you starting this bantamweight cut out?
When I started out, I was about 155, 160. Now I'm about 146, around there. So it's not a big weight cut really from where I'm at right now. So.
And then Bellator, how's it feel getting another shot in there?
I'm just excited to get another opportunity. They're giving me a big name to go against, so it's pretty much got to prove myself. Like, I'm just excited for them to call me back, and I guess they liked what I had last time, and I just want to put on another show again.
Huge name you're taking on, Shawn Bunch, all the accolades coming over from the wrestling world. You yourself a state champion, so you know the name well. What do you think of the matchup? And everyone's expecting him to do what he does and use that wrestling as he's just developing. What do you think of it?
Well, his wrestling pretty much speaks for itself. I don't have to say how good a wrestler he is. Like, you see it, you know, Olympic Ultimate, like, he's a top-notch wrestler, but he has holes in his MMA game. If this was wrestling, I'd be a little bit more nervous, but this is MMA, so there's a whole lot of different aspects that you have to work on and learn, and he has some holes that we've been working on, and I plan on exposing those holes and using them to my benefit.
So we can always hope that two wrestlers are going to cancel each other out, and you guys are just going to stand there and bang. Is that the intention?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That would be nice, but in all reality, I might end up getting taken down during the fight. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to stop all his shots, I'm going to do this. Like, he's a high caliber wrestler, so if he kicks me in the ground, I'm gonna be comfortable on my back. Been working a lot on my back. There's a lot of stuff like there's everything I can been working on, just different aspects of my game. Like been working on every different position possibility that could happen in this fight.
The name, the notoriety, when they called you, offered you the fight, was there ever any second of hesitation?
Well, at first it was like, oh, well, he's a top-notch guy. I don't know if I want to take it this short notice. But then, when you get an opportunity, you gotta take them when you have them. And I feel like I've been ready. I've been ready since June 28th to fight. So it's kind of been I've been anxious to get back in there. Been anxious to get back since my last Bellator fight, trying to get a fight. So I'm just feel ready, excited for this to go put on a show.
So when you hear words like underdog and you're going to be, definitely a huge betting underdog in itself, how does that fuel you and motivate you?
Basically, every one of my fights, I'm an underdog in some aspect. They're like, oh, he has this, but they say they're guys that are better than me. They're too big for me. They're too advanced. Like they have too good of a striking. I'm used to being the underdog, and I've kind of come to terms with that and kind of use it to fuel me. Like proving people wrong, and I like showing people things like, oh, that they don't expect from me. Like, oh, well, I didn't expect him to be that good. I didn't expect him to do this. So I'm excited and pumped to be the underdog, and I like to make people prove them wrong and upset some people. That's what I'm here to do.
So with that, any worries about the gas tank? It's the weight cut, the first time you're officially having to do it now, and then on the short notice. Any hesitations that this might take something out of you that you weren't expecting?
I haven't thought too much about that. My conditioning is pretty good. I've been going through rounds, and I was helping Coach Josh get ready for his fight, and all the guys that are fighting on the AAA card, I've just been in here pretty much doing rounds with them, helping them, so I never really stopped working out. Like I've been conditioning with them, everything, so I'm still at the same level, fight ready level to compete.
Well, we don't want to take up too much of your time. We know you got a limited amount to get ready, cut the weight, get everything in. Got a last message to send out to Shawn?
Just good luck, and I hope we put on a good show.
Any message for the fans?
Get out to Bellator 97, check it out. There's gonna be some good fights out there. It's gonna be an exciting card all the way through, and I'm gonna shock some people.
Looking to shock the world. Any last people to thank?
I'd just like to thank my team, everyone who's been helping me, Coach Lenny, Coach Josh, Biz Media Networking, and Damage Control for their support and sponsorships, and just everyone else who's supported me through my whole fighting career.
Thank you again, Russell, for the time. Bellator 97, everyone. Santa Ana Star Center, Rio Rancho, New Mexico, July 31st. The most stacked Bellator card ever. We'll see you there.